He is the top plastic surgeon in the country with exceptional professional acuity. After one surgery, an average-looking actress became the most sought-after advertising star due to her beauty. Cha Jong-woo is the ace of the hospital. Skilled in surgeries others cannot handle. All his patients leave with perfectly satisfactory faces. However, Cha Jong-woo behaves like a robot, extremely rational, never engaging emotionally with patients. One day, a woman came to the hospital, telling Cha Jong-woo she wanted to completely change her face and become someone else. Cha Jong-woo noticed her evasive eyes, seeming to fear something. He advised her to think carefully about whether she truly desired a physical transformation. That evening, as Cha Jong-woo was driving home, he was stopped by the director. It turned out that the woman had been injured in the parking lot earlier that day and needed facial reconstruction surgery. As a plastic surgeon, Cha Jong-woo was reluctant to operate on trauma patients. However, the director insisted, reminding him of his past as an emergency doctor and the urgent need for surgery due to the patient's muscle paralysis around the eyes. Cha Jong-woo agreed, quickly assessed the injury, devised the best treatment plan, and performed the surgery, perfectly restoring the woman's face. After the surgery, Detective Lee Min-hyung met with Cha Jong-woo to request a medical opinion on the woman's injuries. Lee Min-hyung, a key detective in the Major Crimes Unit, often acts impulsively in her zeal to catch criminals. This time, the injured woman was actually harmed by her ex-boyfriend, who falsely accused her of initiating the physical altercation after she had reported the incident. Lee Min-hyung had investigated the parking lot where the confrontation occurred, finding that the surveillance was blocked at the crucial moment. The ex-boyfriend shamelessly claimed it was mutual combat, pushing all blame onto the woman. Now, Lee Min-hyung needed Cha Jong-woo's medical report to prove that the ex-boyfriend had intentionally inflicted the injuries. Days before, Lee Min-hyung had met Cha Jong-woo while trying to apprehend a female fraudster posing as a beautiful woman who had undergone plastic surgery. Dressed provocatively, Lee Min-hyung went to a club where the suspect tried to seduce the wealthy Cha Jong-woo using her looks. Cha Jong-woo, upon gently touching the suspect's face, immediately detected bone damage and advised her to seek hospital treatment. After Cha Jong-woo left, Lee Min-hyung removed her high heels and successfully captured the fraudster. As the woman was being taken to the police car, she shouted for Cha Jong-woo to come back and check her cheekbones again, marveling at the doctor's almost X-ray-like ability to spot bone issues. Lee Min-hyung admires Cha Jong-woo's professional skills. However, Cha Jong-woo is very indifferent and states he will not disclose patient information without a warrant from Lee Min-hyung. Because Cha Jong-woo does not cooperate, the ex-boyfriend is acquitted. Unwilling to give up, Lee Min-hyung plans to follow him. On the day the woman is discharged, Cha Jong-woo instructs her to return in 10 days for a follow-up. The woman, however, looks sad and says she may not be alive in 10 days. In the parking lot, her ex-boyfriend kidnaps her into a car. Lee Min-hyung witnesses this and quickly gets into Cha Jong-woo's car to inform him of the kidnapping, urging him to chase after them. Remembering the woman's pessimistic words before discharge, Cha Jong-woo immediately drives after the vehicle, forcing the ex-boyfriend's car to stop. Inside the car, the woman no longer cowers before her boyfriend, but firmly accuses him of his wrongdoing. Before her discharge, Cha Jong-woo had told her that he could change her appearance, but other changes must come from herself. Inspired by his words, the woman realizes she does not need a change in appearance, but the courage to confront wrongdoing. She secretly starts recording on her phone in the car, capturing her boyfriend's true nature. This recording becomes the key evidence of his misconduct. At that moment, Lee Min-hyung decisively breaks the car window and uses the video recorded by the woman to arrest the man. Cha Jong-woo also helps by calling an ambulance and instructing the paramedics on what to watch for. With Cha Jong-woo's medical report, the shameless ex-boyfriend is punished. The next day, while Cha Jong-woo is performing surgery on a young woman, her mother bursts in with the police, demanding to stop the surgery. Despite the mother's shouts outside, Cha Jong-woo remains calm and orders his team to continue. He believes that since the patient is an adult and has signed the consent form, and because delaying surgery under anesthesia is not beneficial for the patient, the surgery should proceed. However, after surgery, the mother presents a diagnosis of her daughter's anxiety disorder. She accuses Cha Jong-woo of coercing a mentally impaired patient into surgery. Cha Jong-woo remains indifferent, stating that doctors are not obliged to confirm mental health diagnoses or understand the reasons behind a patient's desire for cosmetic surgery. In reality, Cha Jong-woo had deeply understood the girl's thoughts before the surgery. The girl has a deceased twin sister, and her mother is saddened by seeing her living daughter's face resembling that of her lost child. That's why the girl chose to have plastic surgery, hoping it would help her mother overcome her grief. On his way home, Cha Jong-woo thinks about his girlfriend. Years ago, just as they were about to get married, they witnessed a car accident. As a surgeon, Cha Jong-woo immediately helped and successfully saved the patient's life. However, he missed his appointment with his girlfriend, who seemed to have an accident at home. Cha Jong-woo rushed home but was hit by a car on the way. Even now, years later, he still remembers his girlfriend's face. That night, Lee Min-hyung arrived at a scene where a middle-aged man had fallen to his death. She had seen him a few days earlier at Cha Jong-woo's hospital, where he had accused Cha of only caring about money because he wouldn't operate on his daughter. In truth, the man had brought his daughter to the hospital after she suffered facial burns, which he claimed occurred accidentally during a bath. He pleaded with Cha Jong-woo to perform facial reconstruction surgery. However, Cha immediately suspected the burns were not from bathing and refused the request since he only performed cosmetic surgeries, not restorative surgeries for burns. The man was angry, causing a scene in the hospital, believing Cha refused the surgery because he thought they couldn't pay. Back in the present, Lee Min-hyung found a suicide note on the man's body filled with curses aimed at Cha Jong-woo, labeling him a profit-seeking doctor unfit to practice. Following the exposure of the case, Cha Jong-woo faced extensive media coverage. Policewoman Lee Min-hyung was concerned for him, knowing that plastic surgery departments often attract significant media interest. Despite this, Cha Jong-woo appeared unfazed by the potential fallout. However, the negative media coverage soon led to patients canceling their surgeries and a partnership project being put on hold. To counteract the negative publicity and maintain the hospital's revenue, the hospital director took Cha Jong-woo to a press conference. The hospital announced a partnership with the police to provide free surgical and medical support to crime victims, with Cha Jong-woo as the lead surgeon. This partnership was formalized at the police station, and the negative publicity around Cha Jong-woo finally ceased. Meanwhile, Lee Min-hyung was investigating the man's death. She discovered that he had arranged for his daughter to be treated at a scar treatment hospital before he died. She was puzzled why such a devoted father would make an extreme choice. It was later revealed that he had been diagnosed with terminal cancer shortly before his death. Despite this, Lee Min-hyung remained skeptical and asked his daughter for clues. The daughter expressed resentment towards her father, explaining that he had accidentally caused her facial injury while drunk and heartbroken after her mother left them. Though he felt guilty for years, the daughter felt her life was already ruined. She wanted the investigation to end quickly to avoid publicizing her burn scars. Lee Min-hyung empathized, sharing that she had similar experiences with a family member in the past and had not wanted their troubled life to burden her own. However, she had decided to face the truth and pursue the case to the end. Another incident occurred at an internet cafe. Lee Min-hyung quickly went to the scene. According to the testimony of a victim and her boyfriend, a waiter had been staring at the girl's legs and followed her to the restroom, attempting to assault her. In self-defense, the girl took out a knife and swung it towards the waiter's face. Believing her actions were justified, Lee Min-hyung asked her junior to inquire about the situation from the internet cafe owner. The owner described the waiter as introverted, immersed in the world of painting. Recently, there were customer complaints about the waiter lingering outside the women's restroom. According to the owner, the waiter became more suspicious. After the incident, as per the cooperation agreement with the plastic surgery hospital, the injured waiter was taken to the hospital where Cha Jong-woo worked. The waiter needed stitches for facial injuries before the investigation could proceed. After the surgery, Lee Min-hyung burst into the hospital to gather evidence. However, Cha Jong-woo asked her to leave, emphasizing that this was a hospital and the individual in front of him was his patient, whose treatment should not be disrupted. Cha Jong-woo noticed the waiter clutching his shirt, with a bulge under the shirt suggesting a past chest surgery. The waiter was a transgender person who had severe chest infections due to complications from the surgery. With the waiter's consent, Cha Jong-woo quickly operated to remove the implants. During the surgery, Lee Min-hyung delved deeper into her analysis of the case. She wondered if a transgender individual suffering from surgery complications would assault a girl. The girl had looked away while claiming she was nearly assaulted, causing Lee Min-hyung to doubt the nature of the entire case. After the surgery, Lee Min-hyung requested the surgical records from Cha Jong-woo, who denied the request citing patient privacy. Lee Min-hyung then questioned why Cha Jong-woo partnered with the police station to offer pro bono medical support to victims. To outsiders, Cha Jong-woo appeared cold and uninterested in his patient's personal affairs. However, Lee Min-hyung speculated that his intentions were not solely to combat public opinion, but stemmed from a genuine desire to help victims. Her words left Cha Jong-woo silent. Before the surgery, the waiter had defended himself, claiming he had not committed any assault. Remembering Lee Min-hyung's words, Cha Jong-woo started to search for the waiter's surgical records, but eventually refrained. After the implant removal surgery, which was successful, the waiter was emotionally distressed. Online, he faced condemnation as a habitual voyeur and assaulter of women. Angered by the accusations, he told Cha Jong-woo that the girl who accused him was lying. On the day of discharge, Lee Min-hyung's junior planned to take the waiter for further investigation. Cha Jong-woo stopped them at the elevator, inquiring about the height of the girl who had injured the waiter. As a professional plastic surgeon, Cha Jong-woo analyzed the wounds on the waiter's face, noting that the depth at the start of the wound was twice as deep as at the end, indicating a downward direction, suggesting that the person with the knife was taller than the waiter. The girl who claimed to be assaulted was shorter than the waiter. Lee Min-hyung also noticed blood on the boyfriend's shoes. The forensic report showed the blood was the waiter's, splattered during the rapid swinging of the weapon. According to the boyfriend, he had rushed into the restroom only after hearing his girlfriend scream. Clearly, the boyfriend lied. Lee Min-hyung suspected that it was the girlfriend's boyfriend who actually stabbed the waiter, and the stabbing might not have been because the waiter assaulted the girlfriend. Lee Min-hyung arrested the boyfriend and presented the evidence during the interrogation. The boyfriend had to tell the truth. On that day, he was playing games in an internet cafe and accidentally spilled beer on the floor. The waiter came over to clean it up, which distracted him and led to his game loss. His girlfriend entered the restroom while the waiter waited outside. Unexpectedly, the boyfriend rushed in and stabbed the waiter in the face, only because the waiter had disturbed him during the game. To escape blame, the boyfriend had his girlfriend help by falsely claiming the waiter tried to assault her in the restroom, framing it as self-defense. After hearing the boyfriend's story, Lee Min-hyung immediately charged him with assault. That evening, the waiter returned to the hospital and gave his paintings to Cha Jong-woo as a thank you for not disclosing his surgical records and transgender identity. Though Cha Jong-woo appeared indifferent, he felt warm inside and wished the waiter success in becoming a painter. At the police station, Lee Min-hyung learned that Cha Jong-woo was formerly an emergency room doctor. Her junior believed that Cha Jong-woo's shift to plastic surgery, which involved less personal interaction, suited his detached demeanor. Reflecting on how Cha Jong-woo had once helped pursue a kidnapper and had spoken sternly in the clinic, Lee Min-hyung thought that his personality might differ from his outward appearance. There was a new development in the falling case when a neighbor contacted Lee Min-hyung, reporting that on the night of the incident, they had seen a strange person running through the apartment corridor. Lee Min-hyung was puzzled why this mysterious person would involve Cha Jong-woo in the murder case. On her junior's reminder, Lee Min-hyung realized that Cha Jong-woo might be in danger. That night, a car followed Cha Jong-woo and attempted to hit him as he left a convenience store. The beauty had just won the preliminary champion title in a model contest when she was unexpectedly attacked by a middle-aged woman who threw acid on her. Half of the beauty's face was completely ruined. Last night, Cha Jong-woo was almost hit by a car outside. Policewoman Lee Min-hyung arrived just in time. The mysterious person hurriedly fled. Cha Jong-woo fell to the ground and Lee Min-hyung reached out to him with concern. Cha Jong-woo was reminded of his deceased girlfriend, who had smiled and reached out to him just like Lee Min-hyung. Lee Min-hyung's investigation revealed that the car following Cha Jong-woo was stolen. The dashcam footage showed the suspect wearing a hat and mask, similar to the mysterious person caught on camera at the doorstep of a man who had fallen from a building. This seemed to confirm Lee Min-hyung's suspicions. The man's fall appeared to involve foul play, and his suicide note accused Cha Jong-woo, suggesting a plot against him. The daughter of the man who fell heard a conversation between Lee Min-hyung and a junior officer, learning that the suspect might have a grudge against Cha Jong-woo. She informed Cha Jong-woo about this. Cha Jong-woo asked Lee Min-hyung, but her investigation had not progressed. Currently, the surveillance cameras in the building and the dashcam footage have not confirmed if the suspect is the same person. Lee Min-hyung asked Cha Jong-woo if he had any enemies, to which he said no, although he had already thought of someone related to his girlfriend's death. After the man was arrested, Cha Jong-woo had removed the suspect's mask and seen his face. Meanwhile, a high-profile modeling contest was underway, where model Jung Hee-young had advanced to the finals and was a promising candidate to win. Jung Hee-young tried hard to showcase her beauty and figure on camera, but other models privately criticized her, claiming her expressions and actions were overdone. Even in the restroom, Jung Hee-young could hear her colleagues disparaging her, suspecting her dismissal from a previous modeling agency was due to an indiscreet personal life. Jung Hee-young dismissed it as jealousy. After the shoot, Jung Hee-young was walking normally when a middle-aged woman with a hateful gaze approached her. Before Jung Hee-young could react, the woman threw acid at her. Jung Hee-young screamed in pain from the facial burns. The woman was caught on the spot. Surveillance showed the woman had been watching Jung Hee-young from nearby 30 minutes before the attack, admiring her beauty and slimness, then confusingly asking who Jung Hee-young was as if forgetting what she had just done. Jung Hee-young suffered deep facial burns, disfiguring half of her face. Looking at a beautiful selfie taken that morning, Jung Hee-young cried non-stop. She did not know the woman who attacked her and could not understand why she did it. Due to the nature of the case, Jung Hee-young was treated as a crime victim and transferred to the plastic surgery hospital where Cha Jong-woo worked. Jung Hee-young had previously had cheekbone surgery there. Cha Jong-woo reminded her that the cheekbone implant must be removed. However, Jung Hee-young's main concern was whether there would be scars on her face after the surgery, as she had finally made it to the finals of the model contest and did not want to ruin her hard work due to this unforeseen incident. Cha Jong-woo coldly told Jung Hee-young to stop crying as the injured area on her face could not become infected. Jung Hee-young is scared and hopes to be hospitalized for treatment. Cha Jong-woo says he can't decide whether she can be hospitalized. Additionally, Cha Jong-woo plans to make Jung Hee-young the last crime victim to receive free services, and then he will stop such charity work. Soon, Cha Jong-woo successfully removes the facial implant from Jung Hee-young during surgery. Meanwhile, Lee Min-hyung's investigation finds no evidence that the woman targeted Jung Hee-young deliberately. It seems to be a random crime. During further questioning, the woman mentions her husband, claiming he had an affair, supposedly with Jung Hee-young. However, Jung Hee-young firmly denies being the other woman. Lee Min-hyung then confronts the woman's husband, who denies any relationship with Jung Hee-young. He admits to an affair, but with another woman, not Jung Hee-young. The husband explains that his wife had secretly followed him and seen the mistress, so she couldn't have mistaken her for someone else. Lee Min-hyung becomes suspicious of the woman's motives. After the surgery, Jung Hee-young's boyfriend visits her in the hospital. She is heartbroken, but her boyfriend is indifferent and blames her for not protecting her face as a model. Media speculation about Jung Hee-young's alleged affair leads to public insults online. Influenced by public opinion, her boyfriend distrusts her, convinced she has another man. Angry, Jung Hee-young kicks her boyfriend out of the hospital room. After he leaves, she tries to smoke. Cha Jong-woo strongly advises against it, but she ignores him, feeling her disfigurement has ruined her dreams and life. Cha Jong-woo bluntly tells her that collapsing won't change the situation. Lee Min-hyung urges Cha Jong-woo to change his attitude towards victims, but he coldly refuses, stating that as a plastic surgeon he is only responsible for appearances, not for managing patients' emotions. Hospital colleagues tell Lee Min-hyung that Cha Jong-woo switched from general to plastic surgery to avoid emotional involvement with patients. Unbeknownst to them, Cha Jong-woo vents his emotions through fencing, reflecting on a past car accident and his girlfriend's tragic incident. Lee Min-hyung's investigation stalls due to a lack of evidence, and the middle-aged woman is released. However, Lee Min-hyung doesn't give up and shows the woman a photo of another acid attack victim, falsely claiming it's Jung Hee-young, and mentions her treatment at the plastic surgery hospital. The woman quietly goes to the hospital. Lee Min-hyung instructs a junior to follow her. At night, the woman sneaks into Jung Hee-young's hospital room but doesn't harm her. Instead, she takes a photo of Jung Hee-young's face post-surgery. Cha Jong-woo notices the woman's suspicious behavior and tries to follow her, but Lee Min-hyung stops him. having already secured Jung Hee-young's room with a policewoman in disguise. After the woman leaves the hospital, Jung Hee-young and a junior quietly follow her. In the car, the woman makes a phone call to a lady who doesn't answer. The woman gets out of the car in front of a building, seemingly to meet someone. Meanwhile, Jung Hee-young is escorted back to the hospital by a female officer. Cha Jung-woo notices that something is off with Jung Hee-young's expression. On his way home, Cha Jung-woo sees a video of Jung Hee-young from a competition on a large public screen and recalls her empty gaze. He rushes back to the hospital. There, he finds Jung Hee-young crying non-stop. When Cha Jung-woo returns to her room, she has disappeared. He sees the elevator ascending to the rooftop and realizes Jung Hee-young might be in danger. He hurries to the rooftop where Jung Hee-young reminisces about her past beauty and current predicament, losing all will to live. Cha Jung-woo saves her in time, telling her that death solves nothing and life holds new meanings. His words awaken Jung Hee-young, reminding her that life is not yet at a dead end. While this unfolds, Lee Min-hyung follows the acid attacker to a building. Investigation reveals she didn't know Jung Hee-young and was likely instructed to carry out the attack. The woman meets a lady, confirms the task completion, and gets paid. The woman then pretends to throw hot tea at the lady, who shields her face, but stops and laughs, revealing a recorded conversation. The lady is furious, but the woman demands more hush money. After receiving it, she leaves contentedly. Lee Min-hyung obtains the taxi dashcam footage, showing the woman with a large sum of cash. Further investigation reveals the woman is a housemaid for the wife of a modeling agency owner, where Jung Hee-young worked until last year. Lee Min-hyung suspects something at the agency led to the acid attack. After saving Jung Hee-young, Cha Jung-woo is emotionally complex and vents through fencing. Post-workout, he drinks alone, haunted by memories of his fiancée. Lee Min-hyung calls him, but Cha Jung-woo is too drunk to answer, so the tavern owner takes the call. Lee Min-hyung picks up Cha Jung-woo, where his lawyer friend and hospital colleagues are waiting in the parking lot. The lawyer friend inquires how long Cha Jung-woo will continue the project for crime victims. Unable to give a precise date, Lee Min-hyung is reminded that dealing with victims is challenging for Cha Jung-woo, who is also a victim of crime. 7 years ago, Cha Jung-woo lost his fiancée due to a crime. His friends believe that being around other crime victims might trigger his painful memories. At night, a colleague drives him home and sighs, seeing Cha Jung-woo drunk over past events, wondering when he will overcome his grief. The investigation is still ongoing. The next day, Lee Min-hyung learns that a man frequently visits Jung Hee-young in the hospital. After talking to him, Jung Hee-young discovers the whole story behind the incident. The man's daughter and Jung Hee-young were friends and models for the same company. He believes the acid attack might be linked to the agency's representative. Lee Min-hyung finds out the representative was sued for harassing models and is currently in jail. One harassed model had committed suicide. Lee Min-hyung tells Jung Hee-young the findings, believing that she was also harassed by the representative. He encourages her to speak out for justice for her best friend. When Jung Hee-young hesitates, a middle-aged woman arrives at the cosmetic clinic, planning to use hush money given by the lady for plastic surgery. At that moment, Lee Min-hyung's junior catches the woman. The previous night, they had tracked her down. The woman, in panic, lies about the money being a bonus from the lady. However, the junior presents surveillance evidence showing her taking photos of the victim in the hospital room last night. The woman is arrested. At the same time, Lee Min-hyung stops the lady planning to drive away and takes her to the police station for inciting injury. Inside the station, the woman confesses to protect herself. She presents a recording pen with conversations with the lady and letters between the lady and the representative detailing their criminal plans. With the evidence clear, the lady has to reveal the truth to the police. A year ago, when the representative harassed a female model, Jung Hee-young, who knew about it, reported him to the police. Afterward, he was jailed. For revenge, the couple decided to target Jung Hee-young. The couple's misdeeds against Jung Hee-young were soon exposed by the media. Seeing the news, Jung Hee-young recalls the past incidents. At that time, she had accidentally seen the representative harassing her friend. Although Jung Hee-young didn't appear to save her friend, she had secretly recorded the entire incident. Now, Jung Hee-young secretly takes scissors from a nurse and hides them on her person. A colleague shows Cha Jong-woo the news about Jung Hee-young's case. He remains indifferent, but the colleague notices that Cha Jong-woo is looking at photos of Jung Hee-young's injured face, clearly concerned about this patient. After leaving the office, Cha Jong-woo sees Jung Hee-young wearing a hat and about to leave, scissors hidden in her pocket. He suspects she wants to use the scissors to harm the crime instigator. Cha Jong-woo reminds her that the scissors are meant for changing bandages, not for harming people, and hopes Jung Hee-young won't waste her time on futile actions. Jung Hee-young looks dejected, believing her facial scars are permanent. Cha Jong-woo kindly reminded her that scars might not fully disappear, but could be covered with a skin graft. He urged Jung Hee-young not to do anything foolish. The real way to take revenge is to live well, not to give up on life as the perpetrator hoped. His words moved Jung Hee-young, and she later agreed to undergo the skin graft surgery. Lee Min-hyung waited outside the operating room. This time, Cha Jong-woo handed the surgery records to Lee Min-hyung, who thanked him. The police may catch criminals, but they can't restore a victim's appearance. In Lee Min-hyung's view, the presence of plastic surgeons undoubtedly saves victims in a sense, helping them recover not just physically, but also mentally. Cha Jong-woo remained indifferent. Lee Min-hyung stuffed chocolate into his pocket, telling him to sweeten up and stop being so stern. After the skin graft, Jung Hee-young returned to the final stage of the modeling contest. Her face was not perfect, but she radiated unprecedented confidence and courage. In an interview, she mentioned the surgeon's advice and decided not to let the criminal control her life. She wanted to show her inherent bravery and beauty to everyone. During the final judging, Jung Hee-young did not win. However, a famous perfume brand chose her as their model, marking a new beginning for her. After the contest, hospital and police staff applauded for Jung Hee-young. Alone, Cha Jong-woo tasted the chocolate Lee Min-hyung gave him. That night, the mysterious person suspected of a murder followed Cha Jong-woo again. Cha Jong-woo confronted him and subdued him. Unexpectedly, the mysterious person pulled out a knife and fled. At the same time, Lee Min-hyung saw Cha Jong-woo chasing the mysterious person and joined the pursuit. The mysterious person called out Lee Min-hyung's name, then removed his mask, revealing a familiar face to her. Lee Min-hyung was shocked. The mysterious person seemed to be someone she knew. A beautiful teacher had an affair with her student. To cover it up, they committed illegal acts. Female officer Lee Min-hyung chased a mysterious person and discovered it was her own brother. Years ago, when Lee Min-hyung first became a patrol officer, her first case was a murder in an apartment. The suspect was her brother, who had entered a neighbor's apartment under the influence of drugs and killed a young woman. Due to ample evidence and his criminal record, her brother was arrested immediately. In prison, her brother pleaded innocence and asked Lee Min-hyung to reinvestigate. However, Lee Min-hyung did not want to associate with her troubled brother and left hastily after confronting him. Now Lee Min-hyung questioned her brother about why he was following Cha Jong-woo. Her brother claimed Cha Jong-woo ruined his life, as he was involved in the case years ago. Lee Min-hyung refused to listen and tried to handcuff him, but he resisted and pushed her to the ground before fleeing. At that moment, Cha Jong-woo arrived and asked if Lee Min-hyung had seen the mysterious person's face. She remained silent, not wanting to expose her relationship with her brother. Cha Jong-woo noticed her arm was cut and needed immediate medical attention, but Lee Min-hyung stubbornly walked away, ignoring her injury. Lee Min-hyung found out her brother was released from prison on the same day a man died from falling off a building. She met the man's daughter, who told her that he had appeared at her father's wake. This led Lee Min-hyung to suspect her brother might be involved in the fall. Cha Jong-woo reviewed surveillance footage and noticed a man with a knife following him, suspecting it was Lee Jin-seok, with whom he had a grudge. Unaware of the relationship between Lee Min-hyung and Lee Jin-seok, Cha Jong-woo went to the police station to inquire about Lee Jin-seok's release records, but was refused information. Meanwhile, Lee Min-hyung accidentally left her phone at Cha Jong-woo's hospital. He told her to come to his apartment to retrieve it. In his building's elevator, Lee Min-hyung met a delivery man who was angrily threatening someone over the phone about not paying a delivery fee. Lee Min-hyung did not take it seriously at first, but screams soon came from next door in Cha Jong-woo's building. She ran over and saw the delivery man fleeing while a man next door was injured. Cha Jung-woo administered first aid to Woo Min-jae, who had injured his face by hitting a mirror. Unable to find a suitable hospital at night, Cha Jung-woo suggested Woo Min-jae stay at the plastic surgery hospital where he worked. Lee Min-hyung noticed the delivery man's hat in the injured man's apartment and pursued him, resulting in the delivery man's arrest. Cho Soo-kyung explained the incident to Lee Min-hyung, stating she and Woo Min-jae were cousins. The delivery man became enraged when Cho Soo-kyung accidentally dropped the delivery fee on the floor, leading to a physical altercation where Woo Min-jae was pushed into a mirror by the delivery man, who vehemently defended his actions. The delivery man claimed that when he entered the apartment, it was already covered in blood. He accused Woo Min-jae and Cho Soo-kyung of framing him. Lee Min-hyung did not believe the delivery man. Upon investigation, it was found that the delivery man had a criminal record and was still on probation. Faced with the police's distrust, the irritable delivery man lost his temper again. Lee Min-hyung frowned, reminded of her brother who also became angry while defending himself after his arrest. Cha Jung-woo performed surgery on Woo Min-jae and found that the wound on his chin was deeper than other facial injuries. Woo Min-jae had bruises on his arm, suggesting he had been subjected to other physical impacts. The hospital director noticed Cha Jung-woo's dedication to his patients. Initially, Cha Jung-woo had agreed to perform free charity surgeries for only 3 crime victims, but Woo Min-jae was the 4th. The director believed Cha Jung-woo's willingness to operate was driven by a doctor's instinct. Meanwhile, Lee Min-hyung questioned the injured Woo Min-jae, whose account matched his cousin's. They both claimed the delivery man attacked them impulsively. At this time, Cha Jung-woo called Lee Min-hyung to the consultation room to treat her injured arm. Cha Jung-woo mentioned the man tracking him, suspecting a particular individual, and asked Lee Min-hyung to help confirm if the suspect had been released from prison. To avoid exposing her relationship with her brother, Lee Min-hyung immediately refused Cha Jung-woo. Cha Jung-woo then discussed the injured man, showing Lee Min-hyung the glass shards he removed from Woo Min-jae's chin. The wounds on Woo Min-jae's face were deepest at the chin, with cuts differing in shape and direction from other injuries. Cha Jung-woo suspected that the wound on Woo Min-jae's chin was not caused by glass, but was inflicted by a stabbing. Lee Min-hyung grew suspicious about the nature of the entire case. Lee Min-hyung visited the man's house to gather evidence. There, she saw a close photo of Woo Min-jae and his cousin, realizing their relationship was unusual. Woo Min-jae's surgery was successful. After the surgery, Cho Soo-kyung inquired about the doctor's medical report. According to protocol, the surgeon would analyze the crime victim's injuries and submit the report to the police. Cho Soo-kyung seemed curious about the report's contents, but Cha Jung-woo did not respond. Lee Min-hyung's junior also discovered discrepancies. Building surveillance showed that Woo Min-jae had not left the building since moving in. Further contact with Woo Min-jae's family revealed he had no relatives in Seoul. Cha Jung-woo discovered a listening device under his desk, recalling that Woo Min-jae had once come to his office voluntarily, which raised his suspicions. Additionally, Cha Jung-woo saw an abdominoplasty patient hiding near the door, eavesdropping on Woo Min-jae and his cousin's conversation. The patient told Cha Jung-woo that he and Woo Min-jae were classmates and that the so-called cousin was not a cousin, but a former intern teacher at their school who had an improper relationship with Woo Min-jae. In the afternoon, Woo Min-jae was discharged. Lee Min-hyung went alone to the home of Woo Min-jae and Cho Soo-kyung. Since Cho Soo-kyung was suspected of giving false testimony, Lee Min-hyung needed to take her to the police station for questioning. In a moment of urgency, Cho Soo-kyung had no choice but to reveal to Lee Min-hyung her true relationship with Woo Min-jae and the truth about the day of the incident. Woo Min-jae has an inappropriate video of Cho Soo-kyung. Cho Soo-kyung breaks up with him. Woo Min-jae then blackmails her using the video. That day, they clash over this issue. A man accidentally hits a mirror. To avoid the video's exposure, Cho Soo-kyung frames the delivery man. Additionally, a teacher's exam is approaching. To keep her position, Cho Soo-kyung hides her relationship with a student. Even though Cho Soo-kyung claims she is also a victim, Lee Min-hyung insists on investigating her. Suddenly, Cho Soo-kyung becomes indifferent. Unexpectedly, Woo Min-jae knocks Lee Min-hyung unconscious from behind. Cho Soo-kyung gives Woo Min-jae a knife, demanding he kill Lee Min-hyung. Then, the doorbell rings. Cha Jung-woo arrives. From a patient's words, Cha Jung-woo learns Cho Soo-kyung's family is prestigious, and she is extremely arrogant. Previously, a classmate spread rumors about Cho Soo-kyung and a student. That classmate then died after falling from a building. Rumors suggest Cho Soo-kyung and the student lured the classmate to the roof and pushed him. Now, seeing Woo Min-jae hesitate, Cho Soo-kyung slaps him, telling him to push like he did before. Cha Jung-woo senses danger, frantically banging on the door. Inside, Woo Min-jae is about to stab Lee Min-hyung. Cha Jung-woo breaks in just in time. Lee Min-hyung wakes up just then. Cho Soo-kyung tries to blame Woo Min-jae, not knowing. Lee Min-hyung had already turned on a phone recording before entering. Every word Cho Soo-kyung said was recorded. Cho Soo-kyung then confesses. Originally, Cho Soo-kyung and Woo Min-jae had an argument, accidentally pushing Woo Min-jae into the mirror. After Woo Min-jae was injured, Cho Soo-kyung continued to treat him harshly. When the delivery man knocked, she blamed everything on him. Later investigations confirmed Cho Soo-kyung has been emotionally and psychologically manipulating Woo Min-jae for years, even confining him at her home. The evidence is conclusive. The delivery man is freed. Lee Min-hyung apologizes to the delivery man who knows well. Lee Min-hyung mistook him for the murderer not due to procedural error, but because he wouldn't listen to his explanation, only because of his criminal record. That night, Lee Min-hyung goes home, asking his mother about his brother's whereabouts on the day he was released from prison. His mother shows him the credit card statement from that day, always believing her son didn't commit murder. Despite his mother's belief, Lee Min-hyung still suspects his brother. To confirm whether his brother is the murderer, Lee Min-hyung checks taxi dashcam footage, finding his brother indeed got out at the apartment where the man fell to his death. Lee Min-hyung goes to eat udon noodles to relax. Cha Jung-woo, also a regular at the restaurant, walks in. He asks Lee Min-hyung if she has identified the person following him. Lee Min-hyung still lies, not wanting to reveal the sibling relationship with a murderer. She then asks Cha Jung-woo why he is investigating the tracker's release. Cha Jung-woo reveals that this person is the one who murdered his girlfriend 7 years ago. 7 years ago, Lee Jin-seok, the brother of Lee Min-hyung, was implicated in the murder of a young woman who was about to marry Cha Jung-woo. Lee Min-hyung asked Cha Jung-woo if he planned to take revenge on Lee Jin-seok. Cha Jung-woo shook his head, fearing that Lee Jin-seok might have killed a man who fell from a building out of resentment towards him. Lee Min-hyung interrupted Cha Jung-woo, asserting that the real fault lay with Lee Jin-seok and that Cha Jung-woo had done nothing wrong and should not blame himself. After drinking half a glass of alcohol, Lee Min-hyung left, which reminded Cha Jung-woo of his girlfriend, who also used to drink only half a glass. That evening, Cha Jung-woo found graffiti on his car in the parking lot, labeling him a murderer. At that moment, his lawyer friend Park Chae-kyung called. She had checked on Lee Jin-seok and found out that he had been claiming innocence during his prison term, saying he was not properly investigated due to the victim's boyfriend. The next day, Park Chae-kyung found Lee Jin-seok's address, and Cha Jung-woo rushed there, only to find Lee Min-hyung also present. Lee Min-hyung still thought Cha Jung-woo was seeking revenge. However, Cha Jung-woo said he suspected that the real killer of his girlfriend was not Lee Jin-seok and was determined to find the truth. Cha Jung-woo inquired about the progress of the investigation into the case of the man who fell from the building, wanting to know if Lee Jin-seok was involved. Lee Min-hyung lied that it was not yet confirmed, but he had just met the deceased's daughter who found a keychain on her home's balcony, initially thinking it was her father's keepsake. It bore the emblem of a medical association that might have volunteered at the prison where Lee Jin-seok and the deceased had been incarcerated. Growing suspicious, Lee Min-hyung planned to start his investigation with this medical association. He found the association's founder and asked the doctor if he remembered Lee Jin-seok. The doctor mentioned Cha Jung-woo's girlfriend, revealing she was Cha Jung-woo's mother. Upon learning this, Lee Min-hyung quickly left. After Lee Min-hyung departed, Cha Jung-woo's mother examined a commemorative photo of the association's prison service and noticed both Lee Jin-seok and the deceased were present, clearly knowing each other. To uncover the truth, Lee Min-hyung met with the deceased's female neighbor who had witnessed the murder suspect on the day of the crime. Despite trying to recall more details, the darkness hindered her vision. Cha Jung-woo was taken by Han Woo-jin to see his mother, but their relationship was strained. His mother accused him of dwelling on the past and remembering someone who no longer existed. Cha Jung-woo disagreed, feeling that even after 7 years, his girlfriend still held a deep place in his heart. Moreover, Cha Jung-woo planned to go abroad as a partner in a medical project, but the director thought this was an escape, urging him to face his inner pain and stop pretending to be strong. Saddened, Cha Jung-woo said he could not and would not forget the past. Cha Jung-woo continued to practice fencing, haunted by the memories of his car accident and his girlfriend's murder 7 years prior. After waking from a car accident, Cha Jung-woo's first question was about his girlfriend's whereabouts. When Lee Jin-seok was arrested as a murder suspect, Cha Jung-woo could not contain his anger and demanded to know why he did it. To this day, Cha Jung-woo still vividly remembers his girlfriend trying on her wedding dress. Meanwhile, his colleague Han Woo-jin approached him and informed him that Lee Min-hyung was looking for Lee Jin-seok. It was confirmed that Lee Jin-seok and a man who fell from a building were in prison at the same time. From Lee Min-hyung's demeanor, Han Woo-jin deduced that the man's death was related to Lee Jin-seok. Realizing that Lee Min-hyung knew about their connection yet had kept it from him, Cha Jung-woo went to Lee Jin-seok's house again. He broke the door lock and entered, only to find the walls covered with news reports of his girlfriend's murder from 7 years ago, and surprisingly, pictures of Lee Min-hyung. Previously, a lawyer friend had discovered that Lee Jin-seok had a sister who was a police officer. Given Lee Min-hyung's recent behavior, Cha Jung-woo deduced her relationship with Lee Jin-seok. When Lee Min-hyung saw on her phone that the door sensor she placed at her brother's house was moved, she realized her brother might have returned and rushed there. However, she found Cha Jung-woo inside instead. Cha Jung-woo confronted her about her familial ties with Lee Jin-seok and accused her of covering up the truth. Lee Min-hyung admitted to withholding information, but insisted she would not hide everything just because the suspect was her brother. Cha Jung-woo demanded that Lee Min-hyung find the truth and locate Lee Jin-seok. At that moment, Lee Min-hyung received a message from a female neighbor who witnessed the crime. She claimed the perpetrator she saw that night was in her home at the moment. Realizing the danger, Lee Min-hyung hurried over. Before this, the daughter of the man who fell had been talking to the neighbor and had fallen asleep on her sofa after drinking some alcohol. Unexpectedly, the neighbor saw someone sneak into her house, walking in the same manner as the murderer she had seen that night. Mistaking the sleeping girl for the neighbor, the intruder, knife in hand, was about to kill her, creating a very urgent situation.